Hey guys, my name is Zeniac and welcome back to another episode of Mad Games Tycoon 2, where I found out some interesting stuff. Now, last episode, it told us that we can totally go on to create our very own mobile games. And while I couldn't do it, couldn't figure it out, was completely raging. A lot of comments for you guys saying, you just need to create a mobile engine. And so I've gone, is that all I need to do? I've gone over here right now to go on to create a new engine. Develop a new engine. And I can only pick special genres. I can pick platforms, which none of them are for mobile. And I'm trying to buy everything and I can't do anything. And it's kind of annoying. And then I kind of had to Google it to see, why couldn't I have all these new features? Why can't I go on to, for example, make a console game or, a mobile game or an arcade cabinet game? And apparently all this new stuff that they keep implementing, every time they add in something new, you kind of have to create a new save game because they don't implement it into current save games because they try not to, or they don't really want to corrupt your current save file. And then that's kind of made me really, really sad and angry. Guys, what are you doing? So I don't think we can create mobile games in this save game. I might have to create a new save game. So, with that knowledge, we're going to go, you know what, forget it. Don't even freaking care, mate. Apart from the fact that we've now officially stopped selling doggy jewels right now. So let me take that off the market. We're going to do something. We're going to do something to make everything A-okay. Everything is going to be beautiful. It's going to be sunshines and lollipops and all that kind of jazz. So can I now, sell stock of all of this. Get 7.9 million. Oh my goodness me. We are now going to go a little bit crazy. Right, I get a large booth. They don't want me to tell me the story, guys. They don't want me to tell the story right now. We're going to reconfigure everything from the ground up. And we're going to hire so many freaking employees right now. And we're going to go all out with a freaking bang and go on to create the greatest game the world has ever seen. See where we're going with this? It's gonna be interesting. We just got another diamond award. That's the second game that's got a diamond award right now. And we're going to push it even further. So, without further ado, we're going to press pause. We're going to press pause right now because things are going to freaking change. So our offices, we're going to not overload them, but we're going to add so many more workers in here because the next game that we're going to create is going to be an MMO. I know you guys want me to keep creating MMOs because they're better than the standard normal games. And we're going to hire so many freaking employees so we can obliterate, destroy, and conquer all records that we have ever set in the past. But to do so is going to require us doing some configurations to a bunch of our rooms right now. So, when it comes to the development process of creating a brand new game, we have step one, our development room. All of our programmers doing an amazing job. We currently have 28 of these guys in here. Now, what I can do, all the items are up to date. So if people's asking you to upgrade all our items, stuff like that, they're all done. They're all done. We are going to get these additional stuffs right now. Let me rotate you. Can I squeeze you in? No, because there's a freaking radiator there. How freaking dare you? We're going to try and get in maximum workers. As many as I can get in. Wow, really? That radiator is going to throw us all off like that? Right, how do I not place this anymore? Right, place you. Here? Seeing as that is going to be such a pain, I'm going to move it over slightly so it kind of warms a little bit more of the room up. But yeah, that's where we kind of going to be going right now, is adding as many workers as possible. It might cram the room slightly, but as long as I kind of give enough space in and kind of satisfy all the needs, then I don't see what the issue is going to be. So if I do like this, is this classed as, cramming too many peeps in the room like this? I don't know if it is or not. Oh, hold on. Right, if I do one like there, and if I do one there, is that too many people? How many people is that now? That is now 44 potential workers in this room. So we're going to go to the job market. And we're going to want programmers. And I'm going to select everybody, I don't care who you are, where you're meant to be, you're all getting freaking selected. So that's 12 there. Let me hire them to go straight in. That's 44. Right, okay. Job market. So I don't care how terrible they are. They're extra peeps to do the extra work. Now, I don't know whether that's going to now deem the room way too crowded, but there we go. Extra people work in the programming room. But then, things need to change as well. So pause again. We also have the music studio, which has got 26 people. We have the motion capture, that's 15 people. The graphics studio has 23. So this is another room that requires not so much space as before. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the lounge. I'm going to get rid of the bathroom. Now, I know I need to make more bathroom and lounge space, more toilets. I'm going to redo this room here. But the sole purpose is, if I can sell the item here, get rid of you, is to get more people in this room. So go to redesigning this room, adding in all the spaces right now. There we go. Confirm. So what do we have in here in total again? We had... Right. Why am I now placing all this stuff down? Oh, it's all the stuff that we kind of low-key moved, wasn't it? Right, I'm going to put a radiator just here. Right, sweet. So we have 23 people working in this room. So again, we need to take this to the next stage. So 23. Make that 24. 25. 26. 27. Right. Hold on. 28. 29. 30. 31. So that's 31. Hold on. How do I get out of this? 31. Sell you. So yeah, 31. Okay. Workplace there. 31. 32. 33. How many's in there again, sorry? 33. So we've increased it by an extra 10 workers. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I really don't know. I know I've got all this space over here. Maybe I should have moved the graphic guys over this way. But then again, I could move the music guys over here and expand the motion capture room instead. That could be a thing. I could have yeah. See, okay, that's where we're kind of going to go with that. So job market then. I don't know if we've got 3 people remaining on the graphic design, and they're all pretty much terrible. But yeah, you see where this is going, guys. You see where this is going. So I'm going to build a brand new sound studio so I can expand the motion capture room. Or do I put the motion capture room over here? Nah, because the motion capture room takes up a lot more space. So by having that as a full room here, I can get more in. So I'm going to move the sound studio just over this side instead. So sound studio, right, to there, to there. How far can I push it down to here? And I ultimately take up that much space there. Add in the door here. Good stuff. So, ooh, we yet to unlock that. So how many do we actually have over here? I'm not too sure. So without that knowledge, what I'm going to do is just kind of place in as many as possible. And then we'll see if I'm able to beat that previous amount of peeps in there. I know I've got to do all the other stuff. I know I've got to do, you know, the quality of the room, the heating. I get it. I got to do all that stuff. I know. But I'm trying to get in as many as possible. We're creating a Chinese sweatshop right now, where everybody's going to work against their own will for the greater good. It's all for the greater good, boys. Right, so if I just stop there for just a hot minute, 43 versus 26. Oh my goodness me, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people in here already. We could definitely push it a lot further. So let me just quickly add in all the stuff to kind of semi-make them happy. You know, try and not make as many people as angry as they would be. Right, spin round real quick. There we go. So that will solve a lot of the heating needs, and just because we've now found a legit glitch in the system, place all this down, handle all the environmental needs, because, you know, that's one way how you can cheat everything. And there you go. So that means then everybody in here, right, so select all, select, throw in there. There we go, can now officially work here. This room can now officially go kaboom. Oh, that really went kaboom. So then we extend this room. There we go. And then the motion capture studios. So we'll start with, so go, right, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Then 26, 27. Oh, that's completely off-centered. No, fool. No! Stop placing stuff! There we go. It's because I moved the wall. So I move that back over. So I'm going to have this up now to, so that's 10, 20. Wow. I should have 35 workers in this room for the motion capture. Wow. Okay. So heating real quick. Again, we've got to settle all the needs. And I'm telling you, this MMO that we're going to create is going to blow everyone's freaking mind right now. So I'm going to have to let some time pass by as well, to the point where just spamming this, because at this point I don't even care anymore. I legit don't even care anymore. Right, so can I get 35 workers in there? But I have to let some time pass by until the job list keeps refreshing. So we've increased the amount of motion captures, increased the amount of sound peeps, increased the amount of programmers. We need to increase the amount of quality assurance, but we do actually technically have 2 rooms, and this room is not fully complete just yet. So and this room is not, it's got plenty of room for expansions as well. So they're really all the ones that kind of you know, do stuff towards the games. So extend this room now. We're going to, can I not select the toilet? Right, I just wanted to select it to rotate it. So I've got to add more toilets in to now compensate for the additional workers and just the generic needs of everybody. So if I place this one here, can I then get one there? No, it doesn't work like that. So I just do it like that. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. More toilets. I can squeeze one there. Let's leave it like that. So do we have any other bathrooms? I've got one just there. I'll build one here. Again, just to quickly handle all the needs. Toilets. Door. Right, one there. Oh, why do you have to go mess it up right at the end, boy? Bam! I got a job to do. I got things to do, people to see, places to be. And you want to mess up like that? Oh, it did it again! It's like I click, and as I click to then move, it then all decides, no, Seniac, we're going to move with you. And it's not as simple as picking it back up to move it. It's so annoying. Right. Hand wash thing. Let me spin round. Hand dryer. Oh, do you reckon? No, I'm going to leave it as that. So, yeah, fair more. I mean, I still need way more than what there currently is right now. I still need way more than that. I completely understand it. But I don't really have much room left over. So, failing all that then, let me see who I can now hire. So, I know... right, let me select all, which is 7. I know I need... I know some of the people going in some of the rooms aren't qualified for that particular job, but I can't choose. much at the minute. It is what it is. And I could take workers from other areas and place them in some certain rooms. Like for the graphic side of it, like I could go to the employees here. And if I did it by graphic design, none of them are qualified for it. But if I take the 3 just to fill that room up, it's done. Because ultimately, I just want to get this MMO created. But also, we're going to develop a game engine. Now, the whole time we've been doing this, updating my previous engine, this engine is kind of solely towards adventure, which I ain't feeling those adventure vibes anymore. So we're going to call this the SENIX, the final game engine. Enable everything right now. It's now technology level 8. Special genre, we're going to go for simulation. Special platform, we'll go for the personal computer. Maximum monies on everything. Develop it for me, please. So, programming room has got maximum employees. The sound studio does not. Nor does the motion capture. Nor does the quality assurance rooms. But the graphics studio does at this moment in time. So we'll have a little bit of fast forward then until we have maximum workers all in here. And this will take a little bit longer than normal because it's now technically classed as a brand new game engine. So we'll give it a little bit of time. We'll give it a little bit of time, boys. A little bit of time. And we'll just kind of now play a little bit of a waiting game. So, any new employees to hire? Job market. So, all 6 into the sound studio. Just pumping them in wherever I can. Our wage bill is going to be through the roof. It really is. It's going to be so dramatic. Now, I'm going to scrap all game... Well, not game reports, but, you know, like marketing reports, see what game will be trending next. Don't even care about it, mate. We're going to create our final game, which is going to be a huge success, a huge hit. It's going to break all the records, and we're going to throw everything into it so we can hopefully walk away knowing that we created the best game that we could potentially create. Right, 2 new peeps. We're not really getting anywhere. So, I'll grind it out right now to the point where I've got maximum employees. And then we'll create our next game and see. Just some time has now passed, and every important room now has maximum employees. Now, I do know I could spend the time making sure that every room has, you know, the correct employee in and is well educated, but that stuff just takes way too long, and I ain't about that life right now. You can tell I'm kind of annoyed about the game, aren't I? But we have more employees than I've ever had before. That's all I can say right now. That's all I can say right now. I got more employees than I've ever had before, which I probably will keep adding to them. I probably will. I think it's time we do it. We're going to create a new game, which is going to be a new PC/console game. Whatever, mate. But the main genre is going to be a simulation. Sub-genre. What goes really well with it. So we have these ratings right now. 80% and stuff like that. So, do I pick something that's really, really high with it? I mean, I keep tending to go towards this one, the economic simulator. Or a real-time strategy. That's something I haven't done before, but it's got the big X next to it, the bit of a plus. I feel like I kind of want to go with economic simulator. We'll go with... see, like, it already knows airplanes is a good thing to go with it. Bad is game development, apparently. We've got airplanes. Sub-genre. We're going to go with subtopic because it just makes it a lot more interesting. Aeroplanes and companies. Because we're going to create Airport Tycoon. That is what we're going to create. It's going to be a standard... No. It's going to be a massive multiplayer online game. It's going to be a AAA. Type group everybody. We got your boy Marcus Pearson. Let's keep him on there. Game engine. SENIX. Come on. If I meant to buy dev kits, this is what I can buy. I can buy these, but they make no difference because it is not for us. What is this? Who are you? Number of active users and selected platforms. Ah, gotcha. So if I then do it by the market share, personal computer, we have the Nintendo Switch Pro, the PlayStation 5, and the Xbox. 500 million potential users that we can sell to. And I want to sell to every freaking single one of them. It's a multi-platform game. All good. So got all the new stuff on there. I've enabled all languages. Cost me a little bit more money. Buy new cheat software. This is 100% effectiveness. No one can cheat on this. And same with the copy protection. Good. Real sound. There's no level 8 of that one, is there? No. So if I press next, and let's kind of figure this out for ourselves. So it's an Airport Tycoon based game. So the game length is going to be pretty high. The game depth is going to be pretty high. Beginner friendliness, probably not so much. Story based, yeah. Level design, probably not so much. Mission design, character design. I got to change a bit. Let me bring these down by 1 each. There we go. So it's going to be for the slightly more for the core gamers. It's non-violent, like 0, and it's going to be kind of ish easy. So gameplay is pretty good. Graphics probably not, sound probably not, but the technique's slightly up, so I kind of do it like that. So it's going to enable everything that we can have into it. We're going to enable it. There we go. 57 features being thrown in. Can't do this. Let's go. Let's go right now. So, Sound Studio, high quality sounds on Airport Tycoon. Enable. These guys are going to be improving the gameplay first and foremost. Motion capture. Ooh, nice. High quality animations being thrown in. The graphics side, high quality graphics thrown in. And the little studio over here, only 6 people, is going to be doing some bug fixing. Now, I'll probably add more to them as time goes on, but there's no rush to fix the bugs because I'm going to be polishing this for days right now to make sure that we reach maximum levels. Maximum levels, boys. That is pretty much what we want. So, like I said, I know a lot of these employees don't really fit within these certain rooms, and it could hinder us in the fact that some are doing 0.9, 0.2, 0.9, 0.2 versus 2.4, and so on and so on. But I'd rather have someone in that room than have nobody in that room at this moment in time. That is just my thought process currently behind it. Now, we ain't breaking any records or winning any awards with this one, so get it out of here. I don't even want to see it right now. Don't even want to see it. We have no games currently on the market, so this is our ride or die. This really is our ride or die game right now. It needs to do so freaking well, or we riot. We riot, boys! So, video games crash has now happened, which, how long will that last for? I'm not too sure, but hopefully that is gone by the time we get this out. It's come at a very, very bad time. A time where there's 50% more units sold. Because it's Christmas. But it's all good. It's all good. We're still ticking along, as usual. Still doing our thing. Rocking and a-rolling. So apart from the program room, is it the music studio that has the secondary most amount of employees in a single room? I believe it is. I believe it is. So they're the ones that are likely to get done all their work before anybody else, which looks like they're going to go into polishing mode very, very soon. Oh no, the motion capture's already polishing. Holy moly. How's the graphics side of it doing? So, no records broken just yet, but we don't even have all the features in just yet. So we're going to continue the development. We've still got so much stuff that we need to get in. So much stuff. So they're pretty much all now finishing, and they're now technically polishing as well. And if I was to do a development report as of right now, it's 1 to 20%. Not good. Definitely not good enough for us. But we've still got so much stuff that we need to add into it. So much stuff we still need to throw into it right now. So we're polishing for days. So when it comes down to it, I gotta think, what is my limits? What are my limits to the point where I'm thinking, okay, it might be worthwhile now to start publishing the game? And honestly, I don't know. 20,000? 25,000? 30,000 on some of those? I reckon it could be pushing up to the 30,000 mark. We could be in for, a wild ride when it comes to waiting for this to kind of get all complete. I reckon that's what we're going to be doing. So the graphics studio is now finally going into polishing mode. The last studio, I believe, out of all of them. Oh no, the quality assurance room right now is still adding a little bit of gameplay features now in. So they'll slowly start to get them all implemented and all done. And then they will go into polishing mode. So they're polishing the gameplay. Well, they should be polishing the gameplay. Oh no, they're going into automatic bug fixing mode. Which after that, then they should go into polishing mode. Am I right in saying that? Let me just hold out and just wait for this. Come on, boys. We got this. So yeah, they're now automatically going into polishing mode, which they're adding to the gameplay side of it, which should slowly start to boost that up a lot more. The game sales crash thing of 50% minus has now completely gone away. There's a summer slump of 30% less units sold. I can't really select the game. Oh, I can. So that will build up a little bit of hype for this. Which are now at 95 hype, so we could potentially get to 100 without even doing any marketing. Which would be kind of nice to see as well. So while they're ticking along then, we're just kind of now playing the waiting game. As they completely polish the bejeebies out of this. So development report right now, it's 70 to 90%. I've never seen a 70 to 90% before. The highest I've seen is 60 to 80%. So keep that polishing going, boys. Keep it going right now. So I could add a few extra peeps into this room. So if I was to add in a few right now, let me kind of, let's just do it. Let's just freaking do it right now. So it's not really going to add much to it, but over time, it will be kind of handy. So an extra 6 employees in this room. Like I said, when they're kind of doing like 0.2, it's like, is it even worth it? But then you got to think, I'm in it for the long run. Oh, that's 6. So then 0.2s will just add up over time. I mean, some are not even doing some of them are doing 0.05. Well, 0.005, should I say. So again, they've got a long time to go. Nothing to research, is there? Of course there isn't. We're killing the game right now. We're killing the game. We're at 100% hype built up for the game right now, which is really good. So I think it's just a case now that we just kind of sit back, relax, and just grind this out for what it's worth to make it become the greatest MMO the world has pretty much seen. So just before we go then, I know it won't have changed. It won't have changed at all. Everything's thrown into it right now. And I'm probably going to get these two at least 25,000 is what we're looking at. Damn! Right, what? So a lot of time has now passed by. A lot of time of me just staring at my screen right now as this all kind of builds up. Everything is now over at least a minimum of 20,000. The graphics and the kind of program side of the gameplay is on its way to 30,000, which is kind of crazy. It is really kind of crazy. But I don't think it's changed anything on the development report. No, it's still 70 to 90%. So it's like, do I continue to make it keep going? Or at this point, do I release it and then continue to break the records with then all the add-ons for the MMO? That's my other thought process in pretty much where we could potentially take this. So, is that my game plan now? Is that what I'm now doing? Because so many years have passed by. I feel like an old man. This game is going to be completely outdated at this point. I already had to change one of the consoles because I had to change it to the Macintosh because the previous one that was there, the Nintendo Switch, went off the market. That's how long this game has now pretty much been in development. So I think we'll end it for now. Right, so we've finished the development. And that automatically breaks any record that we've ever had. Okay? With that said, every MMO I'm going to create now, every MMO add-on, should I say, I create now from this point is going to build upon and on top of this, which means it's going to continually break records. So we're going to self-distribute this because we are going all out. I'm going to keep it to $30. You know, we can make tons of money, but just keep it as it is. That's fine. Accept. Give it 10 weeks to build up as much hype as possible, and the subscription price can be $7. So I've just in the background, for the first time ever, we're now rated an indie studio. How many employees do we have to be classed as an indie studio? I do not know. I do not know. So get this out of here. What's the rating going to be? It's a hit! Wow, for the first time in I don't know how long, we have gone on to create a hit game. It feels like forever and a day since we last created that hit game. So I'm going to produce the game. Now, someone told me a little bit of a tip. They said, Yo, Seniac, when you create your copies, don't do a standard edition like millions. Even though you're going to sell millions, don't do the first time you do it millions. Because how the games work is it will make all the standard editions. Once it's made all the standard editions, it will then make the deluxe and the collectors. And somebody said, make this a normal, because if you make it, say, like 10 million, and then by the time the game comes out for release, I still haven't made any deluxe or collector's editions at that point, which I thought was pretty smart. So we're going to see what happens. We are going to see what happens. We didn't get to do any special marketing. Everyone just realized this. So after the game's release, I can release a demo. What does this do? It can create, hype, or reduce, depending on the quality of the... Okay, I'm not going to do that. Just in case it reduces it. I want as much hype as possible. I'm just paranoid. I am legit just paranoid. But anyway, the millions of copies have almost been created to the point where we can then start... creating the deluxe editions. So the million copies are almost done. Bam, there we go. And they're starting to create collectors and deluxe editions. And then I'll see what the pre-orders say before we then start making more of the standard edition copies for everybody out there. So do I jump straight on the bandwagon right now and start creating the MMO update? Or do I let it sell for a bit before I jump onto that bandwagon? We're going to see. So, 90,000 copies. 120,000 copies right now. Pre-ordered. Ready to go. Let's sell this bad boy. Let's get this out of here. So, we'll produce the game one more time. No deluxe or collectors. And I'll change this now to 10 million. Because I'm fully expecting to sell 10 million copies. Very, very brave of me. But there we go. Whether or not we do, couldn't tell you. Could not tell you. But to be honest with you, we're actually not selling as much as I kind of expected to. But that's okay, because we're going to jump straight in and develop a new add-on. We're going to do an MMO add-on to Airport Tycoon. And we're going to add in the following. So we're going to call this... well, actually, what are we going to add to it first? New items, pets and mounts. Does that sound like what a... You know, does it sound like this kind of MMO should kind of contain? I know it's not really based for simulation, economic. I can't even say the word. Economic. There we go. Simulation-based games, but I'd do it anyway. We'll do these two. No, actually, we'll do these four. So we'll call this one. We call it new stuffs. New stuffs for this add-on. Why not? Enable all the languages. Got all the good stuff there. Bam. All the features are enabled, aren't they? Yeah. Bam. And I can't, like... I mean, no, but I can polish it, can't I? I've got to be quick with it. Are you for real? Holy smokes. That just took a massive load off. I gotta do everything right now to polish it. Is there bugs going into it? There is bugs going into it. So I'll get these guys now to... No, actually, do you know what? Oh, wrong one. Hold on. You two can polish it. Because they'll automatically go into... Well, look at that. We don't get any rank off that. Continue development because we just lost so freaking much. But we'll slowly get rid of the bugs anyway as time goes on. And we'll keep polishing it in hopes that we can build up Airport Tycoon to make the ultimate monies. Is what we're truly after right now. So, large booth. Now, should I reduce the subscription costs a little bit? Oh, did I only select one game for that? I think I did, didn't I? Awkward! Subscription price $5. Will that now increase the amount of subscriptions coming in left, right, and centre? Hopefully. To save a bit of money as well, we'll cancel the task right now of making any more new copies because we got like nearly 3 million copies available to sell. But we're going to keep now producing this beautiful little add-on as we speak. And if I do a development report, it's 60 to 40%. No, 40 to 60%, sorry. Keep going a little bit more right now. But there'll come to a point where we're going to have to release it. So, 39 million in the hole still for Airport Tycoon, but I'm hoping we can keep it alive. Let's do for the marketing campaign for the add-on. Right, now as much as we can to kind of build up a little bit more hype for that. Because there's ways in which we can obviously also earn money from these little add-ons too. So keep building up the hype. Apparently the game was developed too much. You can't win, can you? You legit can't win in this game. You can throw your heart and soul into it, but ultimately just get completely crushed as an outcome. So we are starting to lose a little bit of subscriptions right now. We're just getting a few more back in return. And so, should we release this game? I'm trying to keep going until... Now, we'll just finish development. I know we're not going to break that one, but we can break it on the next MMO add-on update. So, do I self-distribute this, or do I give it to a publisher? I'm going to give this one to a publisher. Right, just to kind of see what they can do with it. Because they're going to ultimately want to make as much money as possible. Aren't they? That's what they're going to ultimately want to do. And if I go in to add in another... I mean, can I add... No, I can't do a paid. What am I doing? MMO add-on again. And this time we add the last 4. And then we'll call this one... the big boy update. And then eventually I'll do one with all of them. So the next... Oh, hang on. Able all languages. There we go. Get that rocking and rolling. Get these guys polishing it as well. Just get everybody on it. Polish it. Because we can't improve gameplay or anything like that. We can just polish it. And ooh, you guys polish it. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. So, ooh, okay. That's a big jump on that MMO. That add-on. That's a big jump right there. So, it's increased the subscriptions like ridiculous. We're now getting like 25,000 a week in new subscriptions, which has now turned around this completely. Break the records there, not so much here, so we're going to continue development slightly. The hype of the new stuff has now dropped, so I can cancel that task. And what is the hype on this? It is at 28, so we can increase the hype over there then. So marketing campaign on the game, on the big boy TV, keep going. So do we win any awards? Of course we don't. The game's terrible. Take the hint, Zodiac. You can't create good games. But that's okay, because we can still make some serious money. I mean, look at that. 200,000 subscriptions currently in the game. Now, will the new stuffs make any money? I mean, it's still selling. It's still doing pretty alright. But I won't really, because we're having new record high sales again in the last few weeks, so I won't release this game just yet. But we're getting close to being able or wanting to release it. So doing all the, getting all the hype built up for this game right now, trying our best. This might break even just about. 300,000 subscriptions currently right now, which is good to see. So how much are we actually making a week? So we've got 21.5 million. So 500,000 a week it's now making us. Not bad. Not bad. But we're definitely going to be able to increase that as time goes on right now. So I think as it now starts to slowly dip down, we'll finish the development. So break all records. And I'm going to give this again to the publisher. So any 5 stars lying around, no 5 stars. Now the only reason I'm doing this is because they can take the flak for all the development costs. I know I can make a lot more money back in return, but yeah, you get the gist of it. You get the gist of it. So this one's technically a lot better than the last add-on, so that's good. So cancel the task here. And I wonder if I can also do some special marketing with publishing a demo for Airport Tycoon. Whether anyone would kind of like the idea of that. We got 82 hype. Does it increase it anything or kind of decrease it slightly? Okay, we'll never know. We'll never know. But release the little demo. Oh, there we go. We do know. We do know. Extra 2 hypes. 2 hypes. Not bad. And now we've gone back into the 20-odd thousands in terms of subscriptions. Whoa! Okay. I'm about to say I thought they all got it, but it's all classes still selling the same amount. Subscriptions, 400,000 right now. It's kind of ridiculous. It is kind of ridiculous. So now we're going to jump into another update, MMO, for Airport Tycoon. And we're going to add everything in this time. Everything in this time, boys. It's all there. Enable all languages. There we go. Just roll with it. Didn't mean to pick you up, but there you go. So this is literally called the add-on. Oh wow, throws in so much more music into it. Polish it. Polish it. Polish it. I wish you could select all to polish. It would make my life so much more easier. Polish, polish, polish. Polish, polish, polish. Polish, polish, polish. Polish, polish, polish. So, not much hype going on just yet. $455,000 it's currently up to. And can we get that lucrative 500,000 in the bank? Maybe not. Because we now, we're now starting to lose a little bit, but then again, this update's gonna come out very soon, and it can skyrocket again. It can legit skyrocket again, guys. So we'll see. We'll see. So we actually made profit now off the new stuffs one. Ooh, the large booth. Let's go. So bam. Okay, I won't do the new stuffs one because that's already made profit. The big boy could do with a little bit of help, and then the add-on itself. Good to go. good to go. So hopefully it increase a little bit of sales. We've got 100 hype right now for Airport Tycoon, so that's doing pretty well as well. We're yet to even break profit on Airport Tycoon in general. 600,000 to go. Wait for all those bugs to be kind of completely demolished in the add-on. I could do it normally, but I'm just going to polish like crazy. Gonna polish like crazy. $10 remaining. And I think then we'll release this one out. So again, I'm going to give this to another publisher because they do the job for me. EA's come into the game right now with a 5-star marketing strength. This is, in the eyes of everything, this is actually technically classed as a hit. 80%. So, keep it going. Keep it going. 400,000 units sold already of that. So with 7.7 million profits coming in thick and fast. Thick and fast. Oh, we just got an award there. Oh, I wasn't really paying attention to what award that was. But we got an award. We got an award. 30,000 in subscriptions coming in. So I think we're making the most amount of money right now from just the simple subscriptions coming in. 600,000. But we're starting to get that little bit of a red line sneaking in the background. Which kind of means that, you know, there's a cap on how much subscriptions, how many more you're going to kind of gain and how much more interest you're going to get and all that kind of stuff. But it's slowly ticking along. Slowly, slowly, slowly. We're ticking along. But we're never going to break any records. We break all the records and everything else. But we're never, ever going to break any records when it comes down to just solely making money. And that is my biggest issue to date. No records get broken. Your boy's a damn foolio. So until next time, guys, I'll see you all soon. So good.